Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Happy Saturday. I'm back on y'all TV screen again. And I wanted to talk about mental health today. Today is Saturday, February the 16th or 15th. I told you I don't keep up with time. But dealing with a child that has schizophrenia, um at this stage, there's so many things that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Dealing with a mentally challenged child, and he just turned 21, February 12th. It is scary every day. Um, we've been doing good for the last 2 days. He's having an episode today, um, and what it looks like to deal with a person that has bipolar, schizophrenia, anxiety, social disorder, along with I have my issues too and my mental challenges too, that I go through. But dealing with this too on a daily basis, I don't know one day from the other how it's going to pan out because it comes out of nowhere. It starts with the banging, the loudness, the cussings, the banging on walls, the jumping, the laughing, the talking to themselves, the slamming things, um, tearing up property, a whole lot of stuff that comes with it. And it's very challenging on a daily basis. And at this point, because they have aged out where I can't make any decisions for them, they have to make their own decisions because they are adults. And, you know, I've tried to get help numerous times or whatever. And they keep sending him back home from the hospital after they dope him up and put him out. And they send him right back home. Um, and the system has failed me time and time and time again. He started off with having a learning disability. He was premature at birth, but he was 7 pounds. And as y'all, he has been in one of my videos or whatever. He's very tall. Um, he's like 6'4", 6'5". And um, he started off with having a learning disability, was an IEP, and then every year you have to sit in front of a panel and discuss his progress or his challenges, whatever. And at that time, it was just a learning disability, so he would get special treatment, while he was in class, and they would take him out to classes, so that he could learn. But he's very articulate. He's very smart. He knows how to work a job. He knows how to take care of himself. He knows how to cook. He knows how to clean when he wants to. But he will, it's times where he don't pick up behind himself. He leaves the house a mess, those type of things, and leaves things, throw things on the floor, and that type of nature or whatever. And so when he was about maybe 12, 13 years old, they said that he no longer had any issues, any learning disabilities or whatever. So they discontinued his IEP program. And when he turned 16, 17 years old, that's when the behavior and it's the that it did increase to where it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And like I said, he's had to go to the hospital last year, none this year or whatever. But a total of probably 12, 13 times. And, I think about all of these stories that I see, through social media with people having mental illnesses. And when the police show up to your house, it doesn't end well. because they're not trained to deal with people with mental issues or whatever. And I'm scared, for my child or whatever being gunned down or, beaten or something like that. And it's very scary. But at the same time, it gets so intense and so bad where I have to call the ambulance. I have to call, not so much the police, but the ambulance when he's having, these episodes, and he will fight. He will, and that's the thing. Thank God that the police, where I stay at, they know my case, they know my situation, they know when they always at the house or whatever, what they're dealing with, because how many calls have been called because of him. Um, my other two kids have tried to come and intervene, and they can't even help, at this point. And yes, it's very scary. Sometimes I do fear for my life. The things that he say, the music that he listens to, um, it's real eerie and real sinister. Um, and I can't get the help that I need. And it's to the point where I'm a little bit fearful, to the point where I kind of want to leave. Like, I want to leave. I want to escape. I want to get away from the situation. But if I leave him out here to just fend for himself, then it's just like I done failed him too. So I need some advice. I need some help. And yeah, I had people when I was doing my commentary on my other page or whatever. So I'm a very spiritualist, a spiritual person, and I believe, and I done consecrated, I done pray, I done, you know, um, did my little 1 2 steps and what I know how to do to get the spirits of whatever is Elohim or whatever, but it is then went beyond that, and he needs to get medicated. He needed some medication and a whole lot of stuff. So, um, just on here, if you or someone you know is dealing with this type of situation, put in the comments and let me know how you guys are dealing with this, especially when you can't get the help and then because they didn't aged out and they won't get the help for themselves. All right, I'm signing off, y'all.